Neither here nor there. All right, let's get into our featured matchups and go home, shall we?
Here we go.
All righty. Starting off hot. Wisconsin headed to the big house to take on Michigan, ranked number 20. University of Michigan minus 17.5. I don't know what these guys are coming off of as far as games.
Michigan played what? Did they play Nebraska? I believe. And that was Will Compton shaving his head bald.
That's right. That's right.
I got Michigan on this one. Easy. They're actually a really good team. I think they're going to improve later down. They have a nice ceiling to them. Like if they get going by the end of the year, this could be a very scary team.
Michigan?
Yes.
Yeah, so they have Wisconsin, then they're going to go to USC, and then play Washington.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Wisconsin, who is the bane of my existence, they're coming off of 2 straight losses at Alabama versus Maryland. Then they got at Michigan versus Iowa versus Ohio State. Tough.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
And then Oregon, at Oregon. Brutal.
Yeah. You see, like, put it this way. I wish Ohio State had that schedule. I maybe respect them.
All right. So we're taking Michigan. What do you think about that line? 17.5.
That's about right. I mean, Wisconsin's on 2 straight losses. They're like morally defeated. They're going to go into the big house. Tough place to win.
Is it okay to say I hate both these teams on this next one?
I'm disappointed in one of them.
Clemson at UNC.
Yeah, this is a very disappointing game.
Dabo Sweeney versus Bill Belichick. I hate both of them.
Coaches that may not see next year if they keep
one
this
definitely
up.
Shouldn't. I don't know about the other, but
Clemson 14.5 point favorite. I mean, they're probably gonna wax UNC this game.
The fuck out of them.
I think this is a game in which Clemson really they're gonna out talent them big time. They should. If UNC loses by only 13 points or less, that's a win.
That's a win. Absolutely, that's a win. Belichick might save his job by not losing more than 15 points.
Oh yeah.
But I am going to be watching the first quarter of that just out of sheer curiosity of how bad it's going to go. Can't wait. Number 9, UT, Texas. Sorry, Tennessee fans. I'm with Gerardo on this one. Number 9, they're going to Florida, the Swamp, to play the Gators, who have been quite disappointed to say the least.
First time they started 1-3 in a very long time.
Texas is 6.5 point favorites headed to the Swamp. What do you think about that?
Florida's upsetting them. Florida's defense is. Is
this where Arch Manning gets rid of the horseshoe up his ass?
Dude, this Florida's defense is sick. Legitimately a really good team. This Florida team is what the Texans are right now. Their offense is ass, but this defense is probably going to be top 10 in the nation.
So they're going to drag them down to their level.
I think one, you're playing at Florida. Gainesville's a tough place to play. And Arch Manning has not looked good this season at all. And he's
not
going against
one shining moment, I don't think.
Exactly. Not one bit. And I think fully, he's going to go to Gainesville and he's going to get a rude awakening. I think Florida's defense is going to win him this game. Don't be surprised if he is over and under pick 6.5. Wow. I think two interceptions returned for touchdowns. I think he's going to have a bad turnover game this game, 6 total.
Welcome to college football, Arch Manning.
Yeah. And, maybe transfer to Sam Houston State or something like that.
Weirdly, potentially fun game. Number 16, Vanderbilt at number 10, Alabama.
Yeah, this is I believe this is the game because Theo Vaughn is the guest picker for this.
Is he a Vandy guy?
Yes, big Vandy guy. Because he stays in Nashville right now, and supposedly him and Diego, right? That Diego Paiva is he's supposed to go on a date with his mom.
I did read something about that. Good for them.
They've been waiting on him to take her out on a date, and So, and he's the guest picker. First of all, I love Theo Vaughn on the guest picker thing because he's so funny. Because like when he did it last time, he goes, I have no idea about either one of these teams. So yeah, go Dogs. Like he would just like say something like that. And poor Lee Corso, who has like no earthly idea who Theo Vaughn is or his humor. And he was like, what? Like, and because I
You
think I
hold
love
your horses there, redneck.
not even he's like, what did you just say? And because like you know how Theo Vaughn's like comedy is, it's like super all over. But like if you're not like super
It's
in depth,
weirdly dry, but
it's dry. But like if you're like, it's funny because you think he's pretending to be stupid, but he's not. He's actually really smart, and he's doing like all these references. But I think I got Alabama should win this game.
by how
Alabama.
much? By over 10.5?
I think it's going to be a lot closer.
I think it could be fun.
I think it's going to be a really fun game, actually. I think it's the funnest game on the schedule.
You're going to say that right before we get to that one. Boise State headed to number 21. Say it, Gerardo. Notre.
Lame.
They are
20 and a
20.5
half.
point favorites. Well, Boise State sucks.
That's well, they were remember that was a preseason number 12. Like what was it?
That was your fault.
Yeah, and then they had a really bad first. They lost to USF.
Shout out to their Linsanity run, USF.
Oh yeah, Notre Dame should win this game. They should. They
You
should.
just call them Notre Dame again. Good for you.
Well, they should win. If they win, they're Notre Dame.
What if they lose? The Boise
They're not even gonna get. They're just lame. That's all they are. They're not even
lose the Notre.
Yeah.
And we'll come on here, and I'm sure we'll be totally mature and not at all crass about it.
No, 100%. The Golden Domers, yeah, whatever.
Speaking of Golden, the Minnesota Golden Gophers are headed to number 1 Ohio State, going to the Horseshoe, is what they call their stadium.
Yep.
The number 1 ranked Buckeyes taking on the Gophers. Ohio State is a 20.5 point favorite.
No, 23 and a half. 23 and a half.
Oh, it moved? Son of a bitch. Disrespectful.
God, it is. It is very disrespectful. Why isn't it minus 45? I'm not understanding. I'm kidding. I think
Should be minus 4.5. That's how it's going to be. Gophers minus 4.5.
Ohio State should win this game. They should.
They should. But listen, the Gophers have a very stingy defense. Coy Parrish is the man, straight up. Drake Lindsay put on an absolute masterclass against Rutgers last week. It seems like they're starting to kind of figure out the motion on offense a little bit. Starting to get a little pep in their step. This is obviously going to be a very daunting task. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't say it's going to be a win by any means. Wouldn't even say that it's going to be within a touchdown. But they can't make this a game going into the fourth quarter.
I think it's like a 14-point game. That's what I would have put the spread at. I think that's what it's most like.
And would it shock you if they covered?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is a great bet to put on for Minnesota. And then we say this, and then Jeremiah Smith has like a 300-yard game.
Not on Coy Parrish, damn it.
But yeah, I think I really do think this is a great bet to put on for the spread. Yeah. I think so.
Wouldn't shock me enough they're within a touchdown. I wouldn't bet on it. But within 23 and a half, give me a break. Ski Yuma, row the boat. Go Gophers. Got to put on that John Gruden video with him with the row. Number 3, Miami. Carson Beck. Headed to Florida State, number 80, to take on Tommy Castellanos and the Seminoles, where Miami is a 4.5 point favorite.
A little bit unfortunate for Miami that Florida State lost in Virginia.
Because Tommy Castellanos blows.
What a shock.
Who could have called that? Certainly not me.
But
I haven't been saying that forever.
Because it would have looked like a really good win because they were the number 10th ranked team. If they would have won, they probably would have been in the single digit number range for Florida State. Hell, they probably would have put them a little bit higher compared to some one-loss teams, and that would have looked really good for Miami. And then I think Miami's going to beat this team. They should.
Blacks or just beat
them. I think probably maybe a 6-point game. 4.5 is about right. it's a rivalry game too. But I love Miami. I think Miami's a really good team this year.
All about the U. All right, finally. Those useless inbred fucks with their cowbells at Mississippi State. They're headed to what do they call it? Kyle Field down there, Texas A&M.
Hey, Johnny Manziel, the house that Johnny built.
Absolutely, probably my favorite college player of all time, Johnny Manziel.
100%. I remember I was talking to a local artist, Ryan Hunter, here when I was at the Fort Bend County Fair the other day and rodeo, and because he graduated in 2014, and mind you, I was already out and I was in college by then, and when I told him about, like, dude, when I was in college, like College Station was literally just another podunk town, like that you drove through. Like if it wasn't football season, there was nothing to do there. That place right now, bro, this is a city you could actually live in now. Like have a family there, go to school, like everything has everything there. Like it's a proper city now and not a town. And Texas A&M, give credit where credit is due to the man Johnny Manziel. Like he should live rent free in A&M. He should be able to eat for free at A&M everywhere he goes. They should name the stadium after him. I do not care. And the funny part is
not stadium, statue outside the stadium.
He was the most un-A&M person of all time. A&M is very agricultural. They're very much like about science and nerdy.
Fuck you, dude.
He is very much a frat bro. And I absolutely love him. Bless you. My bad. I got Texas A&M winning this game.
I did too.
I should.
Hope they blow them out. Blow them out.
14.5 is a bit low for them, I think, too, on this game. If you're the number 6 team in the nation.
Well, Mississippi State has been around hanging with everybody, so.
Yeah, but like it's still Mississippi State. Like if you're the number 6 ranked team, right? Like, for instance, the Minnesota against Ohio State, that's 1 versus like Minnesota, right? Why is that game 23.5 and this one's only 14.5?
SEC.
Like, okay, but Mississippi State was literally the worst team in the SEC last year.
That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Listen, I hate them to death, but they did beat my team.
I got Texas A&M like by 17. If put it this way, Mississippi State covers this game, Texas A&M shouldn't be ranked in the top 10. That's my stance on that.
So they'll have to come back and visit.
Sounds good to me.
But those are the featured matchups.
Arizona State's off this week?
They are off this week. They'll be headed to Utah next week. Or they'll host Utah. I think they're headed to Utah.
What about my Raider Rashes? What are we up to this week?
You're playing Houston.
Ah, are they in town?
Yes.
Well. Should I go to that game?
I think you should.
Is it a morning game, noon game? What is it?
Stand by. 7 p.m.
Oh, I have to actually be at. I have to be at a remote. I got to be back at that rodeo, the Fort Bend County Fair and Rodeo that night. I could go to there and then leave and then just go to the game.
Get in for pretty decent. I don't know.
If I get a sideline pass, that'd be sick. But I'm gonna be like, hey, by the way, I'm not rooting for U of H.
There is no college football going on around me. Well, actually, I have not checked New Hampshire.
Do we have a Friday game tomorrow or today when this is getting posted?
So last night, Sam Houston beat the shit out of New Mexico State. We do have a slate of games today.
Okay, what we got?
Western Kentucky at Delaware.
Okay, Joe Flacco's going to be proud.
UNC Charlotte taking on South Florida.
Oh, first of all, the only reason why we're talking about UNC Charlotte is because of UNC.
But they're playing South Florida at Raymond James Stadium. USF minus 28.5. Never mind. The New Mexico Lobos, I believe, is what they are. They're heading to San Jose State. Be on FS1.
How bad is your universities in New Mexico that both your teams have already played before Saturday?
West Virginia at BYU.
That's not a bad game.
They got BYU minus 18.
And I believe that's the Pat McAfee induction day. He will be inducted into the Ring of Honor for UNN for Western Virginia.
But they're going to be in BYU?
Or did he already get inducted last week?
I was about to say, they're doing this in Utah with the Mormons?
Hey now, Mormons ain't too bad now. I do appreciate the women that are out there in Utah.
Yeah, but their favorite party drink is Dr. Pepper, man.
Exactly. First of all, made in Waco, Texas, the greatest soda of all time.
I agree.
Elite ice cream too. They have a Dr. Pepper float ice cream by Bluebell. Absolutely.
So I'll be headed to Houston tomorrow.
Then also, if there's a Whataburger nearby, they do a seasonal Dr. Pepper shake.
Dude, I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. That's the plan.
See, Dr. Pepper's absolutely. I love.
I agree. I'm not a soda guy anymore.
Same here. I think I'm on 3 months now of no soda.
I'll have one every once in a while.
Like, and that's why y'all been seeing me drink flavorless soda. I still like the fizzes though.
Mr. Carbonation over there. And then closing out the night, 10:30, Colorado State at San Diego State.
Jeez, good for them. That Colorado team is probably easier to root for though. How's Nico doing? What is UCLA up to?
It's UCLA.
What's UCLA up to? That's our favorite player this year.
Ain't shit. That's what they're up to.
So how about this? Because the more years that we're going to be doing this, we're going to eventually come up with our own.
Oh no!
Here we go.
They're hosting Penn State fresh out the loss.
Come on, Nico, prove us wrong.
James Franklin's gonna shove that bald head up his ass, man.
Let me tell you something. So, obviously, you know of Antoine. So, me and Antoine, we've been friends since like 2013, I believe, 2012.
Yeah.
So, we have our all-time favorite team. So, these are players / prospects we just hate that we have never like understood the hype to. For instance, like our and this is guys that we just like talk so much shit about and memed on. Nico is becoming ours. Like, that's our quarterback right now. So, like, come years on in, like, me and you are going to probably be like, who's our all-time starting quarterback for the, EU podcast? Oh, Nico. Nico Bayavi, biggest joke of all time.
So, it's the all douche team.
It's not douche, but it's just like the all-time, like, it's just a meme team, right? Like, so, for instance, with me and Antoine, because it's either, like, players we really loved or players that we just couldn't stand. It's, like, those types of niches. So, it's never, like, me and you were never going to be like, oh, Josh Allen. It's like, yeah, no shit. Josh Allen's a really good player. But like this year for us, it would be like CJ Stroud or like Anthony Richardson or like JJ McCarthy. JJ would be like a guy that would be on our
NFL guy. Yeah.
Where in college football, like me and Antoine, ours were Bryce Petty. If you remember him from Baylor.
Oh man, I liked him.
I could not stand him because
fucking
his stats
petty
were
wop, man.
Because he was so fake. His stats were so fake. And the fact that dude even got drafted in the NFL is insane. Because
remember when he got absolutely sandwiched by Cam Wake and Ndamukong Suh?
Yeah, he was really bad. He was a really bad player. Because he was for instance, like, I talk about Arch Manning, that his like accuracy issues are like unbelievably bad.
He's got the worst of Peyton in Eli.
Like the funny part about Bryce Petty was putting up all these crazy numbers at Baylor at that time. His accuracy, if you eliminated screens and bubble screens from his playbook, he was only a 53% passer.
Sounds like Kellen Mond.
There you go. Another all-time memer as well too. But yeah, like that, I think that's going to be fun when we
who I discovered while I was watching Kellen Mond tape, and I'm like, ooh, I really like this guy.
Who?
Devon Achane.
Really? I'll tell you, in Indiana, when I was watching, me and Antoine were watching Cody Latimer, that wide receiver. I loved Nate Sudfeld and I loved Tevin Coleman. That's what I ended up getting.
Tevin Coleman was a stud for a little bit there.
Oh my God. That was like baby Darren McFadden. Like, he was really good for the Falcons. Like, he was a nice all-around player.
He was also pretty good for the Niners in that little window too.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the Jimmy Garoppolo Super Bowl team.
He had a little bit of a huge drop off though. Like those times in Atlanta, he was really super decent.
I think the second he had a pretty bad ankle injury in like 2020, and that was it. I think he was one of the victims to that Jets game where everybody got hurt. Jimmy Garoppolo played like a half on his sprained ankle. I think Tevin Coleman went out. George Kittle died.
All this was at MetLife?
Yes, week 2, 2020.
What a shock. MetLife taking bodies.
Who would have thought? All right. Well, there's your show, folks. Gerardo, what are you going to say to the fine people at home on this Friday?